Salute, 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 salute. Yeah, we got it going on in here today because I got to let you know that I was able to get my niece onto the platform today. You don't understand who my niece is, but you will finally get a chance to know who she is. Because some of you may know her in one place. Some of you may know her from another place. But let me tell you, she's going to lay it down for you right now. But ladies and gentlemen, you did not come here to hear Uncle Stu talk. What you heard was you wanted to see his niece. So now, ladies and gentlemen, when Georgia couldn't really find their peach, they called this woman. And when it was time to travel the world, everybody called on this woman. And when the HBCU, TSU needed a representative, they called this woman. So ladies and gentlemen, giving up for the one and only, my niece, Courtney Michelle.
That is the best intro ever in my life. When I tell you, I'm going to record that every show that I get on. They will be required.
They will be required
to do that. Yeah,
they got to do that. They got to do that. They got to get a catch up, right?
Gotta do that.
I want to tell you, it is an honor to have you hang out with your uncle. A lot of people don't know I have been following you for months. I've watched you when you first appeared on the Peeve. Then all of a sudden you took a world tour on me from California all the way overseas to the UK. I said, boy, she just doing big things. Then turn around, took a sabbatical, and then came off the sabbatical and bam, there she is, got her own platform, chilling at 5K. I was like, hey, that's my niece, that's my niece. Yeah, had to brag about you. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. And I'm proud of you. Like I said, I've been a fan. You know, I've been there with you, supporting you, and your growth, your shows, the people that you have connected with, the people that just absolutely love you. And there's a reason why you're an awesome person, period, inside and out. So I'm truly thankful to be here with you, for sure.
Thank you. It is definitely an honor. It is definitely an honor. One of the things that when I use the word attraction, I don't want to take it out of context. You came from a strong HBCU background, and you always stood up for the Black community. And two of the HBCUs that I sort of like gravitate to is Winston-Salem State in North Carolina, and Hampton University. Now, I'm supposed to give a shout out to North Carolina Central. I don't want culture coming after me, so shout out to Central. But let's talk about, because now we're having new arguments when it comes to HBCUs. One of the new arguments that I'm going to say is support for HBCUs. What's the benefit that you would say for people to go to an HBCU over a PWI? And for those that don't understand, predominantly white institutions.
I like you said before, being a graduate at Tennessee State University has been impactful still in my life. So I grew up in an all white area. And I can remember, different jokes. Oh, she must eat pig feet. White women always trying to touch my hair or trying to like me because they've never, kissed a Black girl. And so you're the token. I always felt uncomfortable without being around people besides my family, but having really good girlfriends that look like me. Lord, a different world.
Okay.
And it opened my eyes, and I was like, there's a school with all these Black people, and they're smart and they're beautiful. I said, where they at? And so that got me to thinking that that's where I wanted to go. So when I applied to college, I just knew I wanted to go to a Black school. because I wanted the experience. I wanted to be around people that look like me. I just really wanted to feel a place where I belonged. And when I went to TSU, it happened. And I say this a lot of times. I said it was my Wakanda. So I don't know if you remember if you went to the theaters and when you saw Wakanda and how empowered you felt and you walking out,
Yeah.
you walked in with your dashiki on and your cookies, and you just was proud. And it was proud because you was around people that looked like you and that was smart and that was beautiful, but different. They were, hoteps and conservatives and gay, straight, Christian, Buddhist, Nation of Islam. I was surrounded by so many different types of Black people that I honestly didn't know existed. I just thought Black people was like this.
Right.
But I felt a sense of pride. And not only, did I get an amazing education, I learned a lot about life. And I met, the people I went to school with is my family. So when I go back to homecoming, it's a family reunion and it's just so much love. And when I travel, I have someone to connect to. It's like, I'm going to Atlanta. Oh, well, Cheryl and them from TSU, they graduated here, they're here, they'll hook you up. Oh, I'm going to California. Bet. Let me tell you who's in California that went to TSU. So it's the networking, the jobs that I've gotten offered for being at TSU because we look after each other. Right. And to this day, I know that I can call on someone that went to my school